Colin, Dave and Emma share some money. Colin gets 3/10 of the money. Emma and Dave share the rest of the money in a ratio of 3:2. What's Dave's share of the money? So I'll show you a couple of ways of doing this. The first way is the way that I would do it. So if Colin gets 3/10 of the money, Emma and Dave are sharing the rest of the money, so that's 7/10. If Colin got 3/10, then Emma and Dave are splitting 7/10 between them, because these have to add up to 1. So we're splitting 7/10 in the ratio of 3:2. So that's 5 parts of this ratio. So if I'm going to split this into 5 parts, so dividing that by 5, which is the same thing as saying times by 1/5. So we get 7 out of 50. So one share is 7/50ths. Dave got 2 shares, so he would have 2 lots of this, which is 14/50ths. So that is Dave's share of the money. Now that's doing it purely with fractions. Instead, what you could do is do this with percentages. So instead of saying that Colin got 3/10, that's the same as 30%. So Emma and Dave shared 70%. If you split 70% into 5 parts, so 70% divided by 5 is 14%. So one share is 14%. So Dave got 2 shares, so 2 lots of 14 is 28%. So that's Dave's share of the money. And that is the same as this, 14 over 50. That's equivalent to 28 over 100. So you can see that's 28%, that's 28%. So either of those two answers is perfectly fine. It just depends on whether you prefer to use fractions or whether you prefer to use percentages.